Hello Leo, this is your January forecast. First of all, a very happy new year to you. So let's look at this month in a little more detail. The first thing to say is that we've got a lot of planets in Capricorn together, and Capricorn is ruled by planet Saturn. Whoopsie-daisy. And Saturn is the planet of structure. And it's no accident that at this time of the year everybody's looking at New Year's resolutions. How can you make this year more into a year with the kinds of results and things that you would like for yourself and the people around you? So this is a wonderful time for thinking about your life and the structure of your life, and for making some plans. Leo, you are a fixed sign, and as I've said in my astrological predictions for the year, there's not much in fixed signs this year, very little. So I would say that the plans that you do make should be rather loose plans, not to, don't set them in stone as sometimes you fixed signs like to do. There's a lot happening in this month in this 6th house of work. So there's certainly going to be a focus for you in your work area, the people you work with, if you do work with other people, and also just your working environment, how you use your time. And again, Saturn would rule time. Yes, are you finding that you're rushing around, going from one thing to another, or do you need to have more time out, more quiet time? Certainly a restructuring of your use of time would be very valuable, especially during this month. Let me tell you why. Because Mercury goes retrograde, you see I can't even talk, it's Mercury retrograding me, on the 6th of the month until the 26th of the month, happening in this 6th house of work and health. And it's a good time to reflect and reassess everything to do with your work area. There may be something you've been working on that comes to fruition. So Mercury retrograde is just not the best time for starting things, but a very good time for finishing things. And Mercury here really would give you an opportunity maybe to if you've maybe asked for a raise, or you've asked for a promotion, you've asked for a certain position, and maybe nothing's come of it, or you've applied for something, you didn't get an interview. During the retrograde, this is a great time for actually following up on something that you previously started. And you may also be reassessing your work altogether. Pluto's been there in this work house since 2008. So this would be a time to really look at your work, because on the 10th of the month we've got a new moon also happening in this 6th house of work for you. So this brings new beginnings, new opportunities. If you're looking for some changes, you're looking for something different, this new moon will give you an opportunity to create those changes in your work area for around the 10th of the month. On the 4th of the month, we've got Mars going into your 4th house of home and family. And now Mars can be a little argumentative at some times, so I would just say beware about relationships with close family members. There may be something that sort of comes to a head, and you may need to have your say. There could even be a little bit of a, shall we say, an altercation there. And I'm just saying, with Mars there, just be aware. It's very often best to do things on your own. You may not get quite so much cooperation from others, but it's wonderful for renovating, repairing, doing things, especially with the Mercury retrograde going on. Couldn't be better. Rearranging your office, rearranging your room, everything about your environment, you're going to get a great deal done, and a fabulous time for decluttering and getting rid of stuff that's in your way, that's blocking you. On the 15th of the month, we've got a lovely trine energy happening between Jupiter and Mercury. Lovely Jupiter here in your 2nd house of money. So it could be some good news financially. Could be good news about a job or work situation, or some kind of a renegotiation maybe happening about something financial there for you. On the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 7th house, shining a light on your relationships, dear Leos. So wonderful time really for looking at possibly a new relationship, shining some nice sunlight onto an existing relationship, and also a great time for socializing and really getting out and meeting some new people. On the 24th of the month, we've got a full moon, Leos, in your sign. So happening in your 1st house. So it's shining a light on you. Are you presenting yourself in the way that you feel comfortable? Do you want to make some changes? Maybe you're going to come under the spotlight. Maybe you're going to be seen a little bit more. Maybe you want to be seen a little bit more, or vice versa. But this moon in your sign, full moon in your sign, could bring a relationship situation to a culmination. Maybe it's a relationship that you wanted to become more serious, and that actually happens. But invariably with this full moon in your 1st house, and please do check out my video on the houses. I've done that, you should find a link below somewhere. All about the houses. Many of you asked me to do it, and it should make it easier for you to understand my monthly forecasts. And this full moon for you in your sign is really taking a look at you and everything in your life. And Leos, you need pleasure. You need romance, you need appreciation, you need all these things. So if you're not getting these things, then that full moon likely is going to shine a light and say, hey, where are they? What can I do about it? What do I need to change? And you may also change something in your physical appearance at the time of this full moon. And finally, on the 24th as well, this Venus goes into your 6th house of work. So this could be some good news in the work arena, something nice happening. Maybe you get a job that you enjoy, something that you really like happening for you in the work area. So I wish you a great January. Do friend me on Facebook. I post things regularly on Facebook, often things that I don't post here. And so I'd love to be your friend on Facebook as well. And thank you for sharing, commenting. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you very, very much. Happy January. Bye for now.